Imagine a train racing through South Korea at full speed. Outside, a deadly virus is spreading faster than anyone can imagine. People are turning into monsters overnight. Families fight for survival. Strangers become enemies. Every choice is life or death. On board, a father must confront his fears, protect his daughter, and make impossible sacrifices. Every second is a battle. Every moment tests courage and humanity. Welcome to Train to Busan, where survival comes at a terrifying cost. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Real Movie Breakdown, your go-to channel for deep dives into your favorite films. Today, we're breaking down Train to Busan, the ultimate Korean zombie thriller that combines heart-pounding action with emotional storytelling. We'll explore every scene, character arc, and twist in detail. Watch till the end, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more epic movie breakdowns. The story begins in Seoul, where Seo-koo, a busy fund manager, is shown immersed in work. He is emotionally distant, constantly checking his phone, focused on numbers rather than people. His teenage daughter, Soo-an, is preparing for her birthday. She is curious, independent, and eager to spend time with her father. But Seo-koo's neglect strains their relationship. Soo-an convinces Seo-koo to take her to Busan to see her mother, highlighting her independence and Seo-koo's detachment. This dynamic is crucial. It sets the stage for the emotional journey that will unfold during the apocalypse. At the train station, key characters are introduced. Sang-hwa, a tough, resourceful man traveling with his pregnant wife Seong-kyung. He is brave, moral, and willing to risk himself for others. Yeon-suk, an arrogant business executive in first class, obsessed with status and personal comfort. His selfishness becomes a major source of conflict. Other passengers include office workers, teenagers, and ordinary families, each representing different human traits and moral choices. The train itself becomes a microcosm of society. Confined and in motion, it amplifies tension. There's no escape, and every choice carries consequences. This setup allows the story to explore human behavior, social hierarchies, and moral dilemmas under extreme conditions. The initial scenes also show subtle foreshadowing. Seo-koo's detachment, Yeon-suk's arrogance, and Soo-an's bravery. These traits will later influence survival outcomes. Cinematography emphasizes tight spaces, close-ups of anxious faces, and wide shots of the train departing Seoul, creating a sense of anticipation and foreboding. As the train departs, a sick woman boards unnoticed. At first, she appears weak and fragile, eliciting sympathy. But soon, she violently transforms into a zombie, attacking passengers indiscriminately. The confined train corridors intensify horror. There's nowhere to run, and every door could hide danger. Passengers react in varied ways. Some panic, screaming and running blindly. Seo-koo tries to protect Soo-an, but his indecision reveals his lack of preparedness. Sang-hwa immediately takes charge, attacking the infected to save others, demonstrating heroism under pressure. Yeon-suk retreats to first class, illustrating selfish survival instincts. The virus spreads rapidly, showing the danger of underestimating an invisible threat. Cinematic techniques tracking shots following the chaos, shaky cameras to simulate panic, and tight close-ups on infected faces create real-time fear. The first infected encounter tests the moral fiber of passengers. Who chooses self-preservation, who sacrifices, and who finds courage in desperation. These early sequences set the tone for the rest of the film, balancing horror with emotional stakes. Seo-koo begins his transformation here. Initially hesitant and self-centered, he slowly realizes that his daughter's life and the lives of others depends on decisive action. As the train speeds toward Busan, survival becomes the central theme. Key survival sequences include Seo-koo carrying Soo-an through zombie-infested corridors. The tension is relentless, with every step potentially fatal. Sang-hwa and Seong-kyung protecting fellow passengers, demonstrating teamwork, moral courage, and parental instinct. Yeon-suk's betrayal, hoarding resources, and refusing to help others creates internal conflict that heightens suspense. The movie uses long tracking shots to show chaos across multiple train cars, making viewers feel trapped with the characters. Suspense builds as zombies appear unexpectedly, forcing passengers into split-second life or death decisions. Key moral dilemmas arise. Who to save when it's impossible to save everyone? Whether to trust strangers or fend for oneself. The balance between self-preservation and altruism. These sequences emphasize the movie's theme. True heroism is measured by selflessness, not survival instinct alone. Seok-woo's character evolves further. Early hesitation is replaced by decisive action. He confronts zombies, carries Soo-an to safety, and begins taking responsibility for others. This emotional growth forms the backbone of the story. The narrative explores human resilience and morality. Seok-woo's evolution, from selfish businessman to selfless father, culminating in heroic sacrifice. Sang-hwa and Seong-kyung embody moral courage, teamwork, and parental responsibility. Soo-an transforms from naive teenager to resilient young girl, understanding loss, hope, and survival. Social commentary is evident. Selfishness, Yeon-suk is punished. Cooperation and empathy lead to survival. Ordinary people can display extraordinary courage under pressure. Zombie encounters serve as moral tests, challenging characters to act beyond instinct. Cinematic techniques highlight this. Close-ups on faces show fear. Wide shots show chaos. And pacing alternates between frantic action and emotional reflection. The movie balances horror with emotional depth, making each scene impactful beyond physical danger. As the train nears Busan, zombies overwhelm multiple cars. Survivors make desperate maneuvers to escape. Seok-woo confronts the infected repeatedly, risking his life. Sacrifices heighten tension and emotion. Seok-woo ensures Soo-an's survival but loses his own life. Sang-hwa and Seong-kyung demonstrate heroism, protecting others. The climax blends action, high-speed chase, zombie attacks, collapsing train cars, emotion, parental love, human sacrifice, courage, cinematic techniques, slow motion for dramatic impact, wide shots for chaos, close-ups for emotional resonance. This sequence represents the apex of suspense and emotional payoff, leaving viewers thrilled and emotionally moved. The movie concludes with Soo-an surviving, symbolizing hope and resilience. Seok-woo's arc complete, his sacrifice immortalized. Moral reflection, love, courage, and humanity endure despite tragedy. Final shots show a world forever changed, but the story ends on a note of optimism, emphasizing the endurance of hope even amidst devastation. And that's the complete breakdown of Train to Busan. From pulse-pounding action to heart-wrenching emotion, this film shows that courage, love, and humanity can survive even the darkest moments. Hit subscribe, like, and comment your favorite scene below. Don't miss our next real movie breakdown.